morning students. Embryology, lecture of development of cardiovascular system or circulatory system. It is a very long lecture, so we have divided into various segments. So the first segment, nutrition of embryo in the early stage. Let us first write down the nutrition of embryo. In which stage? In the early stage. So nutrition of embryo in the early stage. First stage, let us start the stage from morula. What is morula? 16 cell stage of the embryo. After cleavage, morula, 16 cell stage. Nutrition will be from, it will receive the nutrition from the entire cytoplasm which is present in these cells. Now at this stage, it will contain deutoplasm, a small amount of yolk sac-like material which is present in the cytoplasm of the cells. DEUTOPLASM, deutoplasm. So it will receive the complete nutrition from deutoplasm. After morula comes blastocyst stage. In the stage of blastocyst, the embryo will receive nutrition from the secretion of uterine glands. So from the secretion of uterine glands, the entire embryo will receive nutrition and it will diffuse through the wall of blastocyst. Third, after blastocyst, which stage will come? Implantation. So implantation. When the blastocyst will encroach on the endometrial tissue and it will implant, what will it do? It will slowly penetrate the endometrial tissue in which the various lacunar spaces are created and in which the maternal blood vessels will be there. So it will receive the nutrition from uteroplacental circulation. Uteroplacental circulation. That means from the maternal blood vessels, it has to diffuse through the various barriers and it will pass through towards the embryo, in which stage? As it is implanted. Further, as the implantation is complete, as the size of embryo will slowly start increasing, it has to receive several modes of nutrition. This nutrition alone is not sufficient, so it has to communicate with extra embryonic blood vessels. For that, there will be establishment of extra embryonic blood vascular system. What is the time period? Now this entire circulation, the entire circulation time period will be the first 2 weeks. Starting of third week, in the starting of third week, there will be establishment of extra embryonic blood vascular system. In this way, the extra embryonic blood vascular system will be established in the form of placenta, and from the placenta it will communicate with intra-embryonic blood vascular system. But the second stage is extra embryonic blood vascular system. This is our second stage. After the first stage, this will be our second stage of extra embryonic blood vascular system. So therefore, now in the second stage of extra embryonic blood vascular system, what will happen will be in the early part of third week. In the early part of third week, there will be collection of angioblast cells. These angioblast cells will develop from mesenchyme. Where are they developing? From two different sources, two different places. And what are those two different places? They will be number 1 from the yolk sac, number 2 from the connecting stalk. Along with connecting stalk, there will be chorion. So therefore, if you consider chorion as the third element, then it will be 3 different places, extra embryonic place from where blood vascular system will develop will be from yolk sac, then connecting stalk, then chorion. Therefore, how they develop? First will be angioblast. Now these angioblasts, with diagram we are going to represent these angioblasts. These are the angioblasts, and these angioblast cells are nothing but mesenchymal cells. What will happen to them? Further process, they will separate in such a way that they will form outer lining and they will form inner. So outer, inner, same way here also they will form the outer lining of cells and they will form the inner lining of cells. Remember, these are angioblast cells from mesenchyme. They are collected in the region of yolk sac, they are collected in the region of the connecting stalk, they are collected in the region of chorion. How do they further differentiate? They differentiate in such a way that there will be separation of outer lining of cells and inner. These outer lining of cells now, further development. The outer lining of cells will remain as endothelium of capillaries. They will remain as the endothelial lining of the capillaries. So therefore, these are the endothelial linings of the capillaries. And what about the inner cells? The inner cells here will form the entire blood cells. So from these inner cells, blood will be produced. So therefore, the outer lining of cells will form the endothelium of capillaries and the inner cells will form the blood islands. They will form the blood corpuscles. In this way, the angioblast cells will differentiate. Now what happens later on here? Later on, these endothelial cells of capillaries will join with each other and they will form a plexiform of capillaries. Plexiform network of capillaries. So here, if I extend this diagram, we can show that it will form, in this way, it will form a network of capillaries. This is how it will form a network, plexiform of capillaries. These capillaries will fuse with each other and form a network of capillaries. This is the basic structure that will develop in which places? In the place of yolk sac, in the place of connecting stalk, and in the place of chorion as extra embryonic. So here, by this diagram, you can easily write down that these are angioblastic cells developing from mesenchyme, and these cells will divide in such a way that they will form the peripheral part as the capillary endothelium, central part as the blood cells. Later on, these capillaries will join with each other and form a network, plexiform network. Now, we come to the second stage. In the second stage, I will just take the duster. In the second stage, we have to show the entire location of yolk sac and connecting stalk. For that, we draw a line diagram of the initial stage of the embryo. So further, if we draw this line diagram, here we are drawing this line diagram. This is the embryo. We are looking at the embryo from dorsal view. And at this point, we are going to show the dorsal end of embryo. Here we are going to show the dorsal part of the embryo. So this portion which I am drawing, this is our embryonic disc, embryonic plate from dorsal view. Peripheral part, this will be yolk sac, this will be yolk sac. Then you come to the caudalmost portion. In the caudalmost portion here, we have this structure which will be known as connecting stalk. This connecting stalk will further be having connection with placenta. So therefore, connecting stalk, in fact the connecting stalk will develop into umbilical cord and it will be further developing outside as the placenta. Chorion is present here, connecting stalk here. This is the yolk sac. What we have discussed earlier is angioblast development, capillary network. Those capillaries now will be present. If I can draw the capillaries, those capillary networks will be present in this region and also in this region, because here this is the placenta and the connecting stalk. So therefore, those capillary networks which are present here within the connecting stalk and the chorion, in which stage extra embryonic blood vascular system will be known as which plexus? So we are going to name this plexus. It will be known as umbilical plexus. This is the umbilical plexus. Similarly, on either side, where the yolk sac is there, this yolk sac is basically below, but we are looking at the embryo from the dorsal side. So here also there will be development of capillary plexus, and these capillary plexus on both the sides, we name it as vitelline plexus. Therefore, now what will happen? This is the early part of third week. Remember, in the early stage of third week, there will be development of umbilical plexus through the differentiation of angioplastic cells in the region of connecting stalk and chorion. Here there will be differentiation of angioplastic cells in the region of yolk sac. These vessels which are further going to develop will be the vitelline vessels from vitelline plexus of yolk sac, and the vessels which are going to develop further from this portion will be known as umbilical vessels from umbilical plexus. Early part of the third week. This is the diagram.